Mmm. Cheers. All right, let's get the intro. Let's get the intro going. I know what time it is.
We brought it down. Because you already know. You didn't put in on this, man.
What? 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 Yo. What's goody? What's poppin'? It's another edition of the fucking Jones Hour. Happy Sunday to all. It's a glorious day in New York City. A comfortable like 77 degrees. We chillin'. You know, in the tank top, got the guns out. You feel me? That's how it's gotta be. To the right of me is the one and only. What is the deal, Aunt Acid? Chilling?
Chilling, my guy.
Ah, and you know who I am. Not once, but gotta love Jones. Here, Jonesy 2 times in the motherfucking building. Shout out to my man Kush. We about to get on the line with him right now. But just in case if you don't know where you at right now, this is definitely the Jones Hour podcast. You know, Jones, Kush, and Acid. We bring it to you here every Sunday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Talking all that sports talk, talking that hip hop talk, talking that trending talk, talking all of that good shit that we supposed to do, keeping you in the loop of what's going on in this world out here. You know what I mean? And you already know, man. You already know. So we're gonna get through the picks. We got the scores in. Oh, I might have had my worst week in history with these picks. I picked Washington, the Bengals, and the Raiders. And all three of them took L's. Kush took the 49ers and the Saints with W's, but also took the Giants last week, and they got an L. And then Aunt Acid, he took the Rams and the Browns, which took L's, but he did get the Dolphins. So he did get 1 point. 1 point for the Dolphins.
Not something on the board.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's try to get Kush on the line. Let's try to get Kush on the line so that he's supposed to actually, Ant, I believe you go first.
Yeah, I do.
You go first with this picks. Get the pick 'em up. I'm gonna get Kush on the line, and we gonna go from there. So let's holler at Kush. Let's find his number. Call you know you could call 347-898-8914. You know what I mean? Are we getting through?
Well, I mean, he is last, so.
Yo, wait, hold on. Yo. 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 Damn. Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
We can hear you, but you're on speakerphone. I don't know how you're not connected to the Bluetooth. It's not going through. Let's try it again one more time. Hold up. Yo. Yo. Yo.
Oh,
Yo.
hold on. Oh,
Technical difficulties on the live.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be on, man.
Yeah. There's the Bluetooth right there.
Yo.
Hold on. There you go. There you go.
Now we just need him to pick up.
Yo.
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 Can you hear us?
Can you fucking hear me?
I fixed
We
it.
can. We
I
can.
love you guys. I love you guys. And I miss
It's
you
cause
guys.
you already know.
What's good, bro? My bad.
You know. Doing the deed, man. Doing the deed.
All right.
Fair.
All right. Well, you're actually last this week in the picks. You went first this last week. I go second. Ant goes first. You had 8 points. I had 0,
Interesting.
and Ant had 1. So you have an early lead in this hot wing challenge, which will be going down at Q Borough Cuts on Super Bowl Sunday. Make sure y'all fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Q Borough Cuts. Shout out Marvelous and Rev. You already know what time it is. Make sure you go over there, 9504 89th Street. Get yourself a cut. They got all types of anything you want. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want. Well, go ahead, bro. Ant, are you ready for your picks?
Yes, I am.
Let me get my pen ready.
To start off our week 2 picks
Yes, 5, 3, and 1.
with my 5-point pick,
Okay.
I'm choosing my my Ravens.
Ravens.
Yes, sir.
Good call.
Over Las
The
Vegas.
Raiders. Yes. Next 3.
My 3-point pick, I'm choosing my Seattle
Seahawks. Okay.
Fuck New England.
Fuck New England, he says.
And for my 1-point pick, I'm going Steelers over Denver.
Steelers. I like it. Let me see, please. For my 5, 3, and 1.
Dum, 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 dum.
For my 5, how about them Cowboys?
Ooh, you said it wrong, but okay.
Yeah. I'm going Dallas, number 5. For my 1, I'm going the Colts over Green Bay. And for my 3, I'm going the Chiefs over the Cincinnati Bengals.
You stole that pick from me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking Jew.
Wow, you acting like that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
No, it means you're a prick. That's what that means.
Oh, okay.
You knew he was going to take that, and then you took it from him. That's
Yeah.
the final.
Oh, so that's a Jewish
All
thing.
right.
Yeah. I think that was the low blow.
All right.
Damn.
Like right before you pick,
I'm gonna give
I'm
y'all some
taking
help.
the Chiefs.
I'm gonna give y'all some help, man.
Uh-huh.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
do my 5-pointer as Washington.
Wow.
Washington over the Giants. Okay.
Okay.
G-Man.
It's 0-0, but they're about to make it 3.
No doubt. I'll take. Let's see, man.
It's very Kustradamus of you, by the way.
I'll
Yeah.
take-
Corny.
Somebody took the Rams.
Nobody took the Rams
I'll take the Rams.
for your 3-point.
Three.
Rams over Arizona.
Okay.
And somebody took the Chargers, right?
No.
No.
I'll take the Chargers.
LA
consider
Chargers
them.
over the Carolina.
I consider them Chargers, yeah. It's a good pick. I like it. All right, so the picks are in.
Very good.
Ant takes the Ravens, Seahawks, and Steelers. Jones takes the Cowboys, Chiefs, and Colts. And
You
Kush
take it.
takes the Commanders, Rams, and Chargers. Pardon me.
There you go.
And then here, wait, let me just write the score. This is 8. This is 0. This is 1.
Mm.
So we know what it is every week. Kush, we appreciate you, man. Are you gonna rock with us for a little bit, or you
Are you skedaddle?
parental doings?
I can hit y'all back. I just need a few minutes.
All right,
yeah.
let us know, man.
All right.
We starting in baseball right now. We're going to baseball.
bet.
All right.
All right, bet.
Holla back. Woo woo. Holla back. Woo woo. All right, yo. So I think like it is we approaching. We are approaching.
Playoffs.
That's right.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Yep, in baseball. It is coming down to the wire.
Now,
Two
for-
big series right now with it's crazy that like the Yankees and the Mets are like playing their biggest rivals right now this weekend.
Yes, but outside of that, though, like my biggest question is where does it line up right now? Like, who would you see first round in the playoffs?
Oh, I don't know yet. I think that's still wide open. And let me check through the standings because our spot is not solidified. I think
It's
our
not solidified right now.
nah, man, we've we're 2 games up now on the Orioles. 2 games up on the Orioles, but you know,
I mean, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, but in
Yeah.
the bigger scope of things, games wise, how far out is everyone else?
I mean, only the Guardians is basically a game back from us.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 85 and 64. We're 86 and 63. So they're a full game back. And
So Cleveland
Orioles
and
is 2
Baltimore.
games back. Yeah. So I mean, and this is for like the best record in the AL is what we're looking at, these 3 teams. You know what I'm saying? As we come down to the end. Oh wait, this is the Mets. This is the Mets. Let me see the Yankees. I was just looking at the standings. But the Yankees, we got a game today against Boston. You know, big game. Going down in about 10 minutes. You know, this is the last game of the 3-game set. We lost last night. We won the first game, you know, on a big grand slam by Aaron Judge. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we kind of like got things going and hopefully they can continue on this trend of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because we cannot take none of these games for granted right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 games, I guess, left. You know what I'm saying? 4 3-game sets. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Oakland, and Seattle. So right now, when we're playing Seattle and Oakland, there's 6 games on the West Coast after playing Boston today.
Mhm.
They're gonna matter. Like, we're gonna need to win 4 to 5 of these games. We definitely need to win both of these series on the road, you know, and take advantage of that, you know, because after that we have a 3-game set with Baltimore.
Yeah.
We need to have enough of a cushion. Like us being 2 games up against Baltimore right now, if they swept us, they would be in first place. And when we play them in the after the next 6 games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like this time is big. This shit is crucial. And it's gonna make a difference of who we're gonna be playing in the first round and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at the standings, you know, the Astros is the leader of their division. Cleveland is the leader of their division. And then the last 3 teams are 2 is Baltimore and Kansas City, definite. But look at Seattle. So that this Seattle is 76 and 73. The Twins is 78 and 70. And the Red Sox is 75 and 74. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like Yankees could win today and almost take Boston out of it. You know, it'd be a large hill for Boston to climb. But now that they got to play Seattle, you know what I'm saying? Like Seattle is in the mix. They're a team that's trying to win. They're like, yo, like we nice. We could be a wild. Why can't we be a wild card right now? Like we are not off of the line right here for that last spot. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, they want it.
That 5 is solidified, but that 6th spot is open between the Mariners, the Twins, even the Tigers and the Red Sox. You know what I'm saying? That's 4 or 5 teams. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. 4 teams for one spot. You know what I'm saying? That's why these games matter. You know what I'm saying? And that's why even the earlier games mattered in the year, because with Oakland and Seattle, if they're playing each other in the end of their games, or Minnesota is playing Kansas City towards the end of these games when they have like these division rivals, you know, those division games is going to matter because those become tiebreakers. You know what I'm saying? When teams have the same record and whatnot, you know? So like it becomes.
And outside of that, you also you want that home advantage. You know, like
Mhm.
I mean, playing Yankee Stadium is an advantage, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, with that short porch, that fans, you know what I'm saying?
fans are a big fucking difference.
Yeah,
maker,
man.
bro.
That shit went crazy not
Lit.
last night, but the day before that, when Judge hit that grand slam,
Yeah,
took the lead. That was bonkers.
when the Yankees are crushing it,
Bonkers.
Yankee Stadium is fucking insane, bro.
It's booming.
So
It's booming.
I don't think they want that. You know, like that's it's very important. Right now, there's no time to sleep. The Yankees got to be fucking banging at it, even though they're the Yankees in a position that they've been in all season. You
Right.
know?
Yeah, but I mean,
I
they
mean,
gotta
that's-
hold it.
Yeah,
They gotta hold it.
facts. All right, we're switching over.
Yeah, no, we're gonna keep it in baseball and go to the Mets now. This
Ooh,
is, oh
okay.
yeah, wait. This is a New York baseball report. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Sponsored by us.
I really wanted that game yesterday, so bad.
What, with the Mets?
Yeah.
Well, it's a big series right now against Philly. You know what I'm saying?
And that first game of the series, we spanked the out of them. So like, I walked out of work. I looked at the score. I was like, hell yeah, bro. Like, I felt good about myself after seeing that shit. I punched the air. Fuck yeah, you know, like that type of shit.
Mhm.
Real white boy shit, you know. So yeah, fuck yeah, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then like someone was walking down the street and was wearing a Mets hat, and I gave him a head nod, and I was like, "Let's go, fucking Mets!" And he was like, he screamed so hard back, he was like, "LGM!" You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. No, the vibe, the vibes is always there in the city for their teams. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're in it. And I mean, that you're looking to win the series against Philly right now, which is big. You know what I'm saying? Like playing this competitive against Philly right now is like showing that like you're nice enough to be competing. You are like
Mhm.
part of these nice teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't let it be like it's a fluke or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because of whatever it was that was predetermined about you before the season started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they make these predictions, then they're saying, oh, like, yeah, the Mets is in a rebuild
Falling
year.
apart, yeah.
They're probably going to be in last. You know, we don't see them at all competing. And now you're 14 games above 500. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you could win this series against Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then you got the Nationals and the Phillies at home. And then you end the season on the road against the Braves and the Brewers. So that how the Yankees is playing Baltimore that weekend, the Mets is playing the Braves. You know what I'm saying? And when we look at the standings, you guys y'all tied.
Mhm.
Same
Right
exact
now,
record.
same win percentage,
Yeah,
but
81 and 67.
but still above them in the standings because we have the wins over them. You know.
Yeah, so I mean, so that 3 games against them is going to be big.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, Giants with a touchdown. Giants with a touchdown. Let's see the replay. Singletary?
That's big for me.
Please, hell yeah, it's big for me too. Oh yeah, Singletary with the touchdown. Let's go, baby. Fantasy implications. You know what I mean? But you tied like for that last spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when we look at the leaders, Philly, the Brewers, and the Dodgers is probably gonna lock in their spots at the top. You know what I'm saying? Cubs and Cardinals are still on the outside looking in because they don't even have 80 wins yet. They're not even in the 80 wins. They only got 75 and 74 respectively. But the Mets is already at 81. And then the other 2 teams are the Padres and the Diamondbacks.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And let's see let's see something. And that's damn, sorry. I'm trying to see the Padres and the Diamondbacks uh schedule, because if they're playing each other, that'll actually oh, they got to play the Astros and then the White Sox, then the Dodgers, and they end against their last 3 games are against the
Mhm.
Diamondbacks.
Yeah, their records are incredibly
That's
important.
beautiful. That's beautiful for the Mets. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Because that could be a difference of any of the ALS teams when AL East teams making
could
it. It could be
easily-
the Mets or the Braves.
It could easily bump both of us up into the wild card position if
Yeah.
they lose those games.
Yeah,
You
and the Mets got nothing but division games left except for the last series against the Brewers.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So these are all big games, even though the Nationals are not really in it, but the Braves are and the Phillies are, and where the games might not mean much to the Phillies as well. Like they have been going through some injuries throughout the season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and they expanded the roster. This is the time where they might have had some people up, bring somebody up. Like here, it's okay. Get a start, a young pitcher coming up from the minors or something like that. Like this is what teams do to try to see what they have for these playoff runs that they're trying to look to go on. So maybe the Mets could run into a situation like that, and try to solidify their spot. But I mean, it's got to be great to be a Met fan, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It
right.
feels good.
Hell yeah, man.
It feels good, man.
Yeah, high fiving people in the streets and shit like that, man. It's gotta be lit, bro.
Mhm.
It's gotta be lit, man. So I mean, by this time next week, we'll probably be looking at 6 games left, the last week of the season.
Yep.
Before the playoffs start. And I think next week we could put in a World Series prediction. I think that'll be a good thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Next week we'll come through with the World Series prediction, the teams and the winner. We could predict the whole playoffs. I'm gonna predict everybody in the playoffs. I don't know who's gonna. I could predict the teams and then predict the World Series.
Yeah.
We pick the 6 teams that we think is gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? There's some close races still. And maybe by next week there'll be maybe a little bit of a clearer outlook or not. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of baseball and these many games. And this is why it's as important. It is as important as it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And this is why we love it. Baseball, bro.
Baseball.
Shit. Fuck. So I think that's the baseball report. The New York baseball report. We got the live though. The live is good. The live is good.
We're supposed to be learning from our
Mhm.
past,
Mhm. Cheers to us.
Yeah, cheers to us.
Cheers to us. But
In review and recap, we really, really want
the Mets and the Yankees to win.
really
Yeah,
want the
Mets and
Yankees
Yankees.
to win.
They
And
got
then- Yeah, and then our picks. Where's the picks at?
yes, the picks.
To recap our picks, our pick results ended with the first week of me having 1 point, Jones having 0 points, and Kush having
8
how many?
points.
8 points.
My sloppy ass handwriting. Go ahead. And then week 2, we got the picks in. And Acid has chosen the Ravens for 5, Seahawks for 3, Steelers for 1. Jones has chosen the Cowboys for 5, Chiefs for 3, Colts for 1, and Kush chose Commanders for 5, Rams for 3, and Chargers for 1. He went against the grain against the Giants though. Like this is the week they were supposed to win.
And that's our
That's the Jones
recap.
Hour recap. Sorry
Yeah.
for the people that's on the live that's seeing that, but
That just
we
tuned
forgot
in.
to press the record button on the
folks that just tuned in.
On the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been just talking shit and nobody heard us. Well, YouTube did. You guys heard us, so we appreciate that. But yeah, baseball, man, is like I said, it's a long, beautiful season, man. and this is why we play the games, and this is why we're a fan, and it's gonna be crunch time leading into this last 2 weeks of baseball, last 4 series, more or less between the Yankees and for the Yankees and the Mets, and it would be nice if both teams make it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not a Met fan, but I'm not a Mets hater like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it is New York, so having us both make it, it always leaves that, that 2000 shit. You know what I'm saying? We all remember what happened in 2000. So it's like it could be that again, and that would be nice, man. That would be nice, So we'll see what happens with that, and now I think it's time for.
Woo!
Yeah, it's time for the G-men and the Jets. Well, the Jets play tomorrow, so we'll hold off on them until after this. But no, they're not. The Jets play tomorrow, Monday night against Atlanta.
Wait.
Mm.
Today they're
Oh,
playing
not the
right
Jets.
now.
I mean, the Eagles is playing. That's the Eagles.
Yeah. The
Well,
other
the
green
Jets.
team.
Yeah, the Jets is losing 7-0. Jets is losing 7-0 to Tennessee, which I'm shocked about. Hopefully they could. Hopefully they
around.
could. No, they need to win. I mean, like the Jets. I mean, we could start with the Jets, but the Jets basically they've went all in. They got Aaron Rodgers. They got all of these players. Is to be Super Bowl contenders right now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's not to be like, oh, we got time to build. Like Aaron Rodgers might not be it right now. And like we didn't see much that first game, and so far today we might not be seeing much either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's going to be a problem for them. So it's like, what could they, what can they do? To justify what they've done. So far for the season. I mean, like leading up. I know it's only week 2, and you still got time in terms of of
games left.
yeah,
in the season.
exactly. But I mean, like you don't want that window to close too soon. Like sometimes the season gets worse before it gets better in terms of the competition, and that's what it really is in the position for the Giants and the Jets so far this year. You know what I'm saying? And we see what's gonna happen. G-men, man, it's looking. It's. I mean, I'm not surprised they were playing good against Washington because in the career of Daniel Jones, like Washington has been the best games that he's played against, best teams he's played against. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know if he's it. I don't know if he could do it. Like he's still making these rookie mistakes. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know if anybody watches college football, but yesterday Texas, who has Arch Manning, who is Eli and Peyton's nephew, he's a quarterback there, freshman, and their quarterback Quinn Ewers, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but his last name is spelled Ewers, I believe, Ewers, Quinn Ewers. He gets hurt, bro, and Arch Manning comes into the game, and he balled out, bro. 5 total touchdowns, 167-yard run. That was like, we've never seen a Manning run like that. Never.
We're talking about like they're a species.
Yeah. Because they're not the same, bro. Look at that. Oh, a whole lineage of quarterbacks. We're talking about generations. Archie Manning was the first one. He had 2 sons, Peyton and Eli. They both become quarterbacks. And then the older son, I think his name is Cooper. Yeah. He wasn't the quarterback. I mean, 3 for 3 would have been crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Cooper doesn't. But his son Arch is now fucking quarterback. Like, this is crazy, bro. People only wish to have that type of genes in their life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not everybody could be so lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, you are blessed if you have that. I'm happy I could try to like make people laugh sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. That's it. Or something like that,
Yeah.
Like it ain't nothing like I'm 5'7", 5'8" with some Timbs. You know what I'm saying? Like I weigh $165. Ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? But oh man, tank for Arch, man.
Tank for Arch.
Tank for motherfucking Arch. I could legit see. I went 6-11 in the Jones Stradamus. With shout out to Ann. You've seen the videos. They dropped yesterday. Going to be dropping every week. Also look out for the Hot D compilation of reactions to each week
Mhm.
into the final episode. It's going to be a fire, funny video, and yeah, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We out here grinding. We out here grinding. And acid and dot acid productions, man. Make sure you follow.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Talk that shit. Know what I mean?
Follow.
So yeah, man. So I said 6-11, man. I could literally see them winning only 2 to 3 games. With today being one of them.
Yeah.
I could see them winning today against Washington, and I could see them actually sweeping the season against Washington and maybe winning against Carolina in Germany.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because even though it's in Germany, I mean, I don't think Carolina is there yet. I think they're in the same predicament as us. The only thing is that our quarterback is 6 years in, and their quarterback is literally his second year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they spent a lot of money to move up in that draft. All these assets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like they're trying to make it work. We looking to possibly start over at QB, and I think Arch is the answer. Hashtag Arch is the answer.
I thought it was Arch Watch.
I like Arch is the answer.
Yeah, I think I like that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
Arch Watch is gonna be like us, like watching him every week to make sure that he's still killing or still starting, you know, because I mean, the quarterback was the quarterback. I mean, just because he had that one game doesn't mean that the quarterback is ready to play this week and you might not consider still playing him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he missed like 3 quarters or 3.5 quarters. He got hurt early and then this kid wilded out.
Yeah.
And he did all of that on 12 passes, 9 for 12.
I'm surprised he
touchdowns.
wasn't the starter. I
He's
mean,
a freshman.
he's a freshman. Yeah, that's why.
He's a freshman. You know
That's
what
how
I'm
it-
saying?
That's how it happens.
Yeah, you know,
It's always
there's
a
you know,
story.
there's a seniority thing into it. There's an order
Mhm.
usually. Usually you don't get this opportunity, but he got it and he beasted and he looks like he's gonna be the man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we already had Eli, and we know what Eli did. You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of forced his way to New York. There's a difference here. You know what I'm saying? The Chargers is who drafted Eli,
Yeah.
and it was Eli that said, "Unless you trade me, I'm not playing." You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go back. I don't know if he was a senior just yet, but he was willing to not play. You know what I'm saying? And we wound up drafting Phillip Rivers and making the trade. You know, and the rest is history for us. But Arch Manning, my man, is looking like the answer. Arch is the answer. Hashtag brought to you by the Jones Hour. Tanking for Arch. You know what time it is. But the Jets, let's go. Let's talk to some Jets shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
The Jets, you know, they looking like they might be in crunch mode a lot quicker. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm sorry to say this, even though you know I'm not really a fan or whatever, but Aaron Rodgers might be past his time.
Yeah.
He might be past his time.
I don't think he has that Brett Favre type shit to like.
Yeah, I just don't think he has the same like.
Which I felt like that
He
was
don't-
just
he
like a
don't-
copy
he-
paste thing. Like, oh yeah, you know,
Mhm.
like
No,
he's one of the
he's-
greatest Green Bay quarterbacks. Leaves Green Bay and then goes to the fucking Jets, you know, and takes them to the fucking championship. You know,
Mm-hmm. Pardon me. It would have been a sight to see, but I just don't know. I just don't know. Like Brett Favre still had some in him. We thought Aaron Rodgers still had some in him, but I mean, he is, I believe, 40. You know what I'm saying? Like 40 is hard. Trust me, I'll be feeling it at 40 right now. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's got to be rough on the body. You know, I mean, they're only doing it once a week, but you know, they're still practicing and doing all of that throughout the week. Like, I don't know if he still got it in him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still got it in him, to be honest. You know, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen, obviously, throughout the season. But like, in terms of what the Jets did, they might be on the lookout for that Hassan Riddick contract to get signed too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they was trying to hold out, but I mean, you know, it might be just the defense that they need to carry you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look back to the old Jets team when they had Mark Sanchez just did enough. You know what I'm saying? And the defense was the carrier to the team. You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe this is what the Jets need to be looking at as their type of like path to try to get to the bowl and really focus on the defense. But you know what? Salah is the head coach and he is a defensive head coach and he's supposed to be on point with this. So the fact that maybe he's not on point with it could be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you brought him in because of his defensive expertise, and you have big names on that defensive side of the ball. They're not like your average player. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be the players that are like playmakers and difference makers in a team on the field in a game. You know what I'm saying? And his expertise of why he was hired is supposed to be the reason why you know they should be doing better, and they're not. You know, like they got the other guy. Is it? I don't. I want to say it's McCarthy, but I don't know if that's really his name. But the offensive coordinator of the Jets,
Mhm.
you know, he came from the other team. You know what I'm saying? From Green Bay, and you know, he wanted to go there, and you know, they hired him specifically for Aaron Rodgers. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And he went with him. You know, so you're thinking like it can't be that. You know, so it's either the defense need to step it up, or Aaron Rodgers just he don't got to be MVP Aaron Rodgers, but he got to be able to do enough and do more than what Zach Wilson and the other people that started was last year. Joe
You got-
Flacco
You gotta
and
set
whoever
it up
else.
for him.
Huh?
You got to set it up for him.
No, I think it's set up for him.
No, I'm saying no. Well, yeah, but like when it comes down to like the way that they're gonna play,
Uh-huh.
you know, like they gotta set it up for them. They gotta treat it like what like a Brady type situation.
Yeah.
You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like you want a lot of short plays.
Yeah,
you
nah,
know?
facts.
You want a
Facts.
lot of short, easy on the body plays.
Uh-huh.
Keep the offense quick. All right,
And then once in a while, take that chance because you got Wilson.
Exactly.
You got to go. You got to take the chance downfield.
You know, so like spice it up. You know, you have your good
Okay,
highlight
so
plays
Washington
here and
ties it
there,
at 6.
but your offense is primarily ran through easy offense.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Nah, that's a
like
fact.
but that's entirely up to organizationally, like how they're running it. You know, like
Mhm. And yeah, so we're gonna see like we see if they get it together. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the fucking jet schedule real quick. I just want to look at it real quick because we know that it's not gonna get easier.
oh, play the Browns or some shit.
Well, the Jets, they played the 49ers.
They play the 49ers.
And now they're playing the Titans this week. All right. They have the Patriots. Oh, they have it a little easy right now. You know what I'm saying? So they're not supposed to be starting this bad.
Oh, so they played the Patriots on Thursday.
Yeah, Patriots is supposed to be a team that they beat. Broncos is supposed to be a team on paper that they beat. The Vikings is supposed to be a team on paper that they beat. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Along with the Titans today. So you was assuming 1, 2, 3, 4 that they was going to start 4-1
Yeah.
possibly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now they could be looking at 0-2.
Yeah.
If they lose today. This is what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? Like the Giants' expectation really isn't there. You know what I'm saying? As what from what I could see. You know?
Yeah,
Like
in reality,
they
like,
knew my bad, but they knew more or less going into the season that it was going to be dependent on how Daniel Jones plays.
Yep.
You know, and that was it. They got all of what they felt was the pieces to be around him.
Yeah.
The Malik Neighbors, the Singletary, the Hyatt, and everybody else, which, you know, they are young, you know, aside from Singletary, and he does have the touchdown for us. You know what I'm saying? But we see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What you was gonna say?
No, I just think, like you were saying, that their schedule is kind of easy.
Yeah,
you
for the
know?
Jets right now.
Like their division, like the people that they're primarily going to be playing, You know, like you have your 2 games against the Pats. So if on paper they're winning, that's two W's right there. You know,
Mhm.
and then outside of them playing the Pats twice, you know, like primarily that they're playing the same fucking, you know, like it just looks good for them. That was my point. They're playing.
Mm.
Their schedule looks easy. I mean, they play the Bills like quite a. Yep.
Yeah, you play the Bills twice, of course, every year. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, these were supposed to be games where they was gonna be able to at least get out to a decent start with like a 4-1 or something like that record, so that when you do got to play some of the harder games later on in the season, you know, um, you know you'll have some cushion when you start playing those Bills, Texans, Colts,
Yeah.
you know, Dolphins. You got two against the Dolphins within in the last five games of the season.
Mhm.
Now, I mean, we've seen what happened with Tua, so it might not be the same, but basically because of what happened to Tua, that might, you know, make your little road to riches a little bit easier, you know. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's fucked up to say in terms of the situation that Tua is in, and I do want to touch on Tua's situation. But you know, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Bills, those were the three teams that we were expecting to be competitive for this AFC East division. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
with this injury with Tua, with another concussion, which is like if you're not gonna play with the cap on your head, you know, the extra cushion on your helmet,
Mhm.
hang it up, bro.
Yeah.
And even like that, like this is a trial run. You know what I'm saying? This is a trial run
Mhm.
because it doesn't. It did. I mean, the crazy part it was like it was 4th and 4, but they was down like 21 points.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You was just going hard, still trying to, you know, say we not out of it in the fourth quarter with like 5-6 minutes left. You know what I'm saying? But if he would have slid, he would have been all right, but he didn't slide. He falls forward, runs into, ironically, DeMar Hamlin, who was kind of in like another situation where he almost died on the field, you know, and we seen that against in that Bills Bengals game 2 years ago,
Mhm.
you know. But like ironically, he hits him, and I think it was more of the impact of the back of his head helmet hitting the ground that really caused a concussion in him to kind of like seize up the way he did. You know what I'm saying? Um, in the game, it was like, yo, like this is like the third, fourth time that this has happened to you. Whereas like every time you get a concussion, you just like you're knocked out. You're like, you know, completely out of it. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why everybody's saying like, you know, consider that possible retirement thing because it's like ain't nothing more important than your life, man. You know, like this NFL shit, yeah, it's fine. And like you're gonna have enough millions already. You sign a contract, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get your money. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get your money and that's gonna be end of that. You know, you'll still be able to be there for your family and your kids and your wife or whatever your situation is, you know, your parents, all of that. But ain't nothing worth it, especially in not the NFL. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Not the NFL. So at least consider it. You got to get the Guardian cap. If you're not gonna do the Guardian cap, then hang it up. And the Guardian cap, like I said, is a trial run. Because if you fall like that again and you get some hit like that again and the same situation arises even with the Guardian cap,
Mhm.
I don't think you could take another snap after that. You know what I'm saying? I think your only solution aside from retiring is using the Guardian cap. Crazy, right?
Mhm.
It was a crazy game. Um, so there's a bunch of them. Let's go through some of the games today. You know, we know what's happening with the Jets Giants. Wow, Justin Jefferson got a 97-yard touchdown. Jared Goff threw a 50-yard touchdown. I'm just seeing these scores. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing these scores. Oh, Illuminati. Man, I love fantasy football, bro. Oh man, Anthony Richardson is killing me. CeeDee Lamb wilding. Jacobs wilding. Kittle wilding. Damn, Charbonnet on the bench wilding. Oh, yeah. Oh, Goff. Goff with a TD. Oh, no, he got an interception already, but he's wilding. Gibbs. Malik Neighbors. Oh, damn, I'm getting smacked right here. 63-24. When I got that Jets defense, they putting up some numbers, it look like. Oh, man, I just love fantasy. Oh, I'm losing here. I just love fantasy football, man. I'm in 7 money leagues. Every time I say something like that, everybody's like, you're fucking wildin'. And I just like, yo, you know what it is? Every time somebody asks me, hey, you want to do fantasy football? It's like, yes, yes. Like, I can't say no. You know how those drug commercials used to be back in the day? Like, just say no to drugs and everything like that. Well, fantasy football was a drug. I am not saying no. I am saying yes. I have 7 money leagues. 7 money leagues. You know, 1 for 25, 2 for 150, and whatever's left over is all for 100. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And all I need to win is about 2 of them. We're looking to win 2. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
That's it. 2 out of 7 ain't bad. You know? 2 out of 7. If I could get 4 where it's like I actually place for money, where I'm like in second or third, and I just win something, not, you know, the big pot, but, you know, a little bit less, a couple of hundred, 200-300. That would be nice. You know, I got one that's all winner take all, $25 pot. You know what I'm saying? You know? So it's like, you know, all these variables, you know? And it's like I'm trying to, you know, make something happen. You know what I mean?
Word.
Thank you.
I feel that.
Thank you, man.
Mhm.
Thank you, man. So I think it's time.
Time for what?
The final of the week.
Oh, what about the Canelo fight last night?
We could go to there. Yes. Canelo wins. Canelo fight last night. He wins. I did not see the fight.
Convincingly?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you because I didn't see the fight.
You didn't see the fight?
I did not.
I thought you wanted to go see the fight.
No, I packed it up early.
Mm.
I try to pack it up early. I try to be home.
Bad shit.
Yeah, I try to do it. Sometimes you don't win in every situation, but I try to be home to chill and get quality time. But instead, I probably got a little too fucked up too quick and came home and went to bed. And that wasn't really a wise decision on my part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
With
didn't
the
stretch
wife.
that.
Yeah, she was ready to fucking. Well, let's just say she wasn't happy. And that was my fault. You know what I'm saying? If she listens to this, I do apologize, babe. I'm sorry. That's this week of the Love Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Love Jones. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always did the Love Jones segment, but sometimes I will tell you right now, you do got to dedicate the time to try to chill with your woman or your man, whoever it is, or however it is. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, I think time is needed. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, life happens, work happens, you know, kids happen, and, you know, sometimes schedules don't always coincide, you know what I'm saying? So then when you do have the opportunity to chill, you got to try to make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
It's
And
compromise.
that was my intent last night. You know what I'm saying? Like chilled at the barbershop, but didn't stay to watch the fight, but you know, bounced at like 10:30ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let me go home, you know, vibe with the wife, and she made some banging ass dinner, and that shit hit me with the main itis. You know what I'm saying? And I just fell out on the couch.
There you
That was
go.
it. And then she came and woke me up. She's like, "Come to bed," and I was like, "Okay." And I just stripped and went to bed. That was it. there was nothing else. So I was like, "Fuck, damn Jones, you fucked up." So, you know,
Messed it up, Jones.
yeah. But the good thing about it,
What?
there's always tonight, baby. You know what I'm saying? Wow, you know, there's a new day, chance at redemption. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Ducks. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to get some redemption. We coming through. We coming to fuck through every Monday night. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Hit me up if you want the location to see the kid ball. Last week I had some Rondo numbers: 8 assists, 7 rebounds, 0 points. Fucking Rondo, you feel what I'm saying? Young Rajon, 0 for 3. You
0
know
for
what I'm
3,
saying?
okay.
Yeah, 0 for 3, 0 for 2 from 3. I know, man. I missed a putback, man. I was so honestly, I was surprised I caught the rebound. Not that I was surprised I caught the rebound. Sometimes there's these instances when you're playing basketball where like you go up intending to feel some sort of contact or like defense coming to you because you're like so wide open. And like they didn't even react. You know what I'm saying? And it was like almost content with me shooting the ball, like, fuck it, we're gonna give up these 2 points. And instead, my dumb ass missed. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I can't, like, I try to do like a whole swivel thing in the air, like that I didn't even have to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, because nobody jumped. You know, and I thought like, oh, I got the rebound, they're gonna try to block me. And they didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I missed it. You know what I'm saying? Like fucked up.
They're like, no one's trying to block your bitch.
Yeah, they was like, yo, fuck this nigga, he's trash. You know what I'm saying? But I had 8 assists though. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, you know. This week I'm scoring. And actually I play Kush. I play Kush this week. He's on the other team.
See
He
if
joined the
shows
dark
up.
side. He joined Blue Label. He was already there, but
Let's see if
he came
shows up.
back. Yeah, let's see if he shows up, you know.
He joined
He's-
Blue Label.
Yeah, Blue Label is the other team. Shout out to Rich Luciano. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for his music because he the one that's the coach of that team. You know what I'm saying? But you already know them Ducks coming through. Got the new jerseys too. Shit is fire. Shout out Manny the manager. You know what I'm saying? We already know. Previous owner of me and Marie's. He, you know, he got actually. Can I say the whole story?
What?
Because it's a talented situation. Shout out Rev. We know Rev that works that is owner of Q Borough Cuts that we've done the show at and everything like that. Well, his wife is a talented individual and got some drawing skills. You know what I'm saying? And Manny came to her about us, you know, drawing a Ducks logo, our own Ducks logo. You know what I'm saying? And shit came out fire. We went to the person in the league, like, yo, we know you do the jerseys and whatnot, but we have our own logo that we want to use. You know what I'm saying? For the jersey. And it's fire. It's fucking reversible army fatigue. Oh man, it's gonna be sick. Camo. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get it already or not?
No, but the order is in. Maybe I could
No,
bring it up on my phone and
well,
we
what-
can see the picture.
No, I'm saying when we get it, we'll show it.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm gonna wear it, obviously, but you know, I'm just so hype about it. You know what I'm
That's
saying? I'm just so hype about it. Tell me this is not fire. Tell me that's not fire.
Yeah, that is fire.
Fire.
Mhm.
Fire. People on YouTube, fire. Look at that.
They can't see that.
Tell me they can see it. I'm zooming it in. Damn. They might not be able to see it.
No, definitely not.
No, they can, man. If you got good vision. And then this is the other side. So it's a reversible jersey. See that Mets NY in the back? You don't even see that. You didn't even see that. You didn't even see it on that side.
What?
Like behind it, there's the Mets logo. The Mets New York is there.
Yeah, what's good with
Queensland.
the jump man on the back?
It's a duck. It's really a duck. You can't see it, but it's a duck.
jump man duck.
It's a duck. Yeah, it's a queen. He got a duck beak in the front. It's not.
Y'all are gonna get sued.
Duck beak. Duck. It's a
It's gonna
duck.
make news.
But we're not selling them.
It's gonna be like Division 5 or Division 4. What are you guys?
D4.
D4. Division 4 basketball team gets sued by Nike Jordan brand
No, but we you know why we won't get
for
sued?
use of Jumpman logo.
Yeah, but we're not selling them. We're not making money.
Yeah, you're still making them.
Yeah, but we're not making money off of it. So it wouldn't make no sense why they would try to sue us. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing it in like
I'm just saying the hypothetical's funny.
nah. Oh, it's gotta be some touchdowns, maybe. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe Miss Margaret's phone's going off. Okay.
ATN. Oh, it's just big play. Oh, Dak to CD for 65. Damn. Shout out my man Flawless. We should have made that fucking trade. You know what I'm saying?
My Ravens are fucking.
I was gonna
shitting
trade
the bed
Anthony.
right
I was
now.
gonna trade Anthony Richardson for Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? To get that CD's Dax back. You know what I'm saying?
Henry and Andrews. Andrews got nothing. Henry, I got 2.5 points. And Lamar, I got 4.2 points. Ain't that something?
Oh, Josh Jacobs ran
Ain't
for
that
34
some
yards. Travis Etienne ran for 20 yards.
All right, I'll be right back. And then we'll do the
The
the week.
vinyl of the week. And this week, oh, but you know what else? Rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Like, damn, son. OG in this game. You know what I mean? You know, a real pioneer. And, you know, Mufasa and Darth Vader. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, that just shows where his level was at. You know what I mean? And he was in the Sandlot. Can't front on the Sandlot. Gotta be the greatest kids movie ever. I can't wait for my son to be talking a little bit more so we can watch movies like that. And I'd be like, oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. How can I have some more? Or something that I never had of? It's a s'more. It's a s'more.
What about s'mores?
No, I'm quoting the Sandlot.
Oh.
Quoting the Sandlot.
Sandlot's awesome.
Yeah, I said it's like easily like the best little kids movie ever.
That and Little Giants.
Yeah, Little Giants is decent, but ain't nothing fucking with. I'm telling you, Sandlot.
The Little Giants have the Giants.
Sandlot was my one.
Little Giants. The plot line was the Little Giants beating
The Cowboys.
the Little Cowboys.
Yeah, no, I know. I remember the game. I know the movie. But I'm just saying, I need
And fuck the Cowboys. So.
fuck them.
All right.
Final of the week.
Final of the week.
Wait, we need to get a drop. Let's do this one.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, yeah. This week's record of the week is "Swimming" by Mac Miller. At that time, it would have been his final album. They ended up dropping another album from extra unreleased music. Unfortunately, this album was released in August 2018, and Mac Miller passed away less than a month later in September 2018.
Damn.
The album itself is very self-aware, very self-conscious. A lot of like pleads for help in it. I don't necessarily. I feel like a lot of people like you have artists that pass away, and then the rap world or fans in general put them on a pedestal after the fact, and say, "Oh my God, they were so talented." Blah blah blah. Yada, yada, yada. I think this guy got better and better with age. This is probably, I believe, his 8th studio album or 7th studio album, or in general project. For a lot of people, it hit them really, really hard when he passed away. It was kind of you could see it from at least subject matter when you're party hardy and you're going hard on everything and you're living your life hard. You kind of expect the person to pass away early.
Yeah.
So sadly, he ended up joining that club of talented young artists that pass away way too soon. Content wise, I can't see any of the. I mean, maybe one song on here being a hit single, but there's no hit singles on this album. This album sold incredibly well because of the fact he passed away. But outside of the fact that he passed away, musically, this album was more or less like a piece of art, less than a rap album. His albums became more and more conceptual over his career. And at this point, I think he was kind of at a peak. There wasn't a dip. This album wasn't worse than the album before it. This album was better than the album before that. And then that album was better than the album before that. So it wasn't necessarily like he hit a high mark early, and then the next album was kind of just a drop off, and then all of his fans are hoping for him to come back No, Mac Miller is one of those rare occurrences where an artist you knew was all right, decent, and then 10 years after you were like kind of like skeptical on liking him or accepting like
Right.
that like his music.
Mhm.
10 years later, you hear some shit with someone that you really like, and you're like, oh fuck, okay, this kid could actually rap. Like
Mhm.
I had a very similar situation with J. Cole. Where in the beginning when J. Cole first came out, I didn't know if I wanted to like J. Cole. I didn't like character wise, like who is this guy? It seemed kind of boring to me, you
Mhm.
know, like when he first came out, like appearance wise, not much character, that type of shit, you know. I think over time you build character, you build a personality, build subject matter, you build like you have life, you have shit to talk about, you know. And also the albums having more substance, the subject matter becoming broader and becoming, you know, deeper.
Mhm.
Those things I feel like carried in both artists where they were very similar. Their albums just went up. They just keep
Mhm.
getting better and better and better and better, and you expect the next album to be even better than the last ones.
Mhm.
You know, so unfortunately, R.I.P. Mac Miller passed away. But yeah, this is an amazing album. My wife loves this album. My little sister loves this album. If you are a female and you're a rap fan, I would definitely recommend Mac Miller. He's not for the super tough meme muggers, but somehow gets everyone rocking. I feel like his shit hits, you know, like if you're looking at it from that lens where it has to be hard, you're not going to like it. But if you're looking at it from a lens of I want to hear a good album or a piece of good music,
Mhm.
you're going to like it.
Right.
So that's my recap of swimming.
Let's see the back of it,
Oh, absolutely.
and let's see the records too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if there's anything special about these joints.
Yeah, that's all right. Just let the people
Watch
see.
them actually be special. I just don't remember. Nah, they're just regular LPs. But yeah, it's a double LP. Breakdown wise, song wise, I feel like the structure of the album flows where it doesn't get too sad. A lot of these songs can be almost, I would say, you know, my best way of describing it is pretty fucking emo, but not self-loathing. Like there's no self-hating. You're not going to catch him hating himself. He just is recognizing his bullshit.
All right.
But yeah, artistically as well, it's just a beautiful fucking album.
Fire.
If you haven't heard this album, please check it out. I'm serious. This is one of those albums that, like, especially for the you know, in our friend group, our people that our listeners, you know, the tough guys that like us, you know, that fuck with us, you know. If you slept on this album, pick it up, fucking give it a fucking try. You know, no one has to know that you're listening to it.
Nah, man. You shouldn't be ashamed of any of the music you listen to.
No, I mean, a lot of people be, you know, self-conscious stupidly about shit, you know, like, and a lot of people in general, like, you know, will sit there and go, you know, won't listen to someone just because they're a white rapper. You know, like, I personally didn't like him originally because he was just I just looked at him as a white rapper. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Nah.
This is white kid, you know?
Nah, I used to be heavy on like I've always been heavy on the mixtape scene, like a DJ White Owl, the DJ, you know, Big Mike, you know, along with like, you know, your regular your K Slay and your Funk Flex and your DJ Clue. But like I grew up on a lot of that. So like every time I would see or be wherever I was at, if I seen mixtapes, it was like, oh, I gotta get that. You know what I'm saying? And then when Dat Piff came out, Dat Piff really expanded the mixtape game. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot easier to find it before, you know, the bootleg game was real. You know what I'm saying? And where I lived at in the Bronx, like all of these mixtapes that dropped,
something was only
some
subject
dude
to the person that's selling it.
Yeah,
you know? Whereas
there
that
was
Piff is just like anyone could fucking be on. You know?
Yeah, but that time, like when I'm buying these bootlegs, there's a dude on a blanket that that had the CD that he just recorded and burned, and that's it. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
but that's what I'm saying. It's up to that dude to be into that, or think, or be aware of that artist to even get that album. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, but know what I'm saying. So like, but what I'm saying that to say that I used to, when Dat Piff got, I was looking for the mixtapes, not the. I mean, I already knew. You got your Lloyd Banks, you got your Jadakiss. We was kids. He got the kids joint that's on there on the Dat Piff. You know what I'm saying, Mac Miller. So they got these mixtapes, but being able to see like the new White Owl that dropped, or the new Big Mike that dropped, or anything else, was really my first introduction to Mac Miller on that other shit, because like I'm hearing him with songs with like Rick Ross, and I'm like, oh, this shit is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I'm hearing this song and thinking it's fire, it's like, oh wait, you know what? Let me check this kid out. Let me see what he about.
Yeah.
Hearing the kids join, it's like, oh yeah, he's different. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And conscious, like how you said. You know what I'm saying? Still at the same time, with whatever you want to call it, a different flow or whatever it is, or a different sound.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Facts. All right, bro. I think we done.
Yeah, Rhapsody,
right?
Okay. All right, we Rhapsody, guys.
You already know. Another episode down.
Another one in the books.
The Jones Hour. We appreciate everybody that's been locking in. Good luck to everybody in fantasy. Oh, it looked like Kittle just caught a touchdown. Young Kittle. Oh, you hear it going off.
My Ravens are shitting the bed, bro. So disappointed.
Because you already know, Joe. We put it down.
We out.
Chris
Appreciate y'all
Godwin
fucking with
is
us.
going off, man. Chris Godwin.
How you see now? Get the fuck up.